Hi guys, my name's Craig, welcome to Pagan Outdoors. I've come out for a short bimble today in one of my favourite woodlands, Big Wood, over in Lincolnshire. As you can see, I'm just sheltering from the rain with me poncho. This is a helicopter, I think. So I've got me polymath mesh stove out. It's the Stealth or something I think it's called. So I've got a Lixada cup, so I'll probably insert a picture in at some point of that. I've got the I'll show you. I'm carrying the Helicantex, it's the Foxtrot 2 rig, running that with Helicantex birthday pouch, and then just a generic pouch that has all my small ID books, and then I've got where my poncho was and stove and bits and bobs. So got that, just a small light waist rig with the shoulder straps deployed. So nothing, no need for a bag or anything really, just that light rig. So yeah, before I get on, what I use for these short sessions with these like 750 stainless steel mugs for carrying my meths, all I use, just a quick tip, is fruit shoots bottles. So just take the lid off, I'll just put some Gorilla tape around it, and then you can just open the lid and squeeze whatever you want into, especially the little stoves, or like my homemade stoves I make. And these hold enough for a couple of sessions, and they're so small they easily fit into like haversack, like my haversack rigs or this type of rig. So yeah, that's I've used these for years. I mean, this one's about 3 years old, I think, if not longer. So they're quite sturdy old bottles. They don't leak, so you don't need to put them in a bag or anything. So I've never had one leak yet. And so just a little top on keeps it also leak proof, but perfect for a small amount of mess sort of thing. Saves sort of lugging in sort of big bottle or something. So and coffee of choice, I know man, people are not going to like this. It's the old Nescafe 3-in-1 caramel, these are. So I do like these, but enough, nearly a full mug, I have to put 2 in. So yeah, getting a nice effect from it. So why am I out today? Well, I'm not sure if you're on my Facebook list, you may see the post I put up during the week. I had a good friend of mine. He was a ranger at this woodland when I first come here about 9.5 years ago. His name was Ian Beeson, and absolutely cracking bloke. We got on from the off sort of thing. So we used to spend ages just talking about sort of bushcraft, forestry, woodland work, everything sort of nature, wilderness living skills, all that sort of thing. And we took for ages, and I come here after I was able to get out of a wheelchair after I broke my back and stuff. And he was so helpful, he'd carry me gear for me if I needed to. And he used to we'd go and we'd find some sticks, and we'd sort of carve them for walking sticks, handles and little sort of carvings on the end and stuff. And he was just a top bloke. And I think I was here about 4 years, and then he took early retirement, and so I saw him occasionally when he popped in. And but he always had his own state. He was always gardening or doing something. Always carried a pocket knife with him, always whittling away at something. So but yeah, no fun. He was such a good bloke, and he always had the regret of, oh, I'll go and see him tomorrow, and that never happens. And then, oh yeah, I'll go see him next week. And unfortunately that no longer can be. He sadly passed away just before Christmas, I believe. So, and I found out, I think it was last week. So what I thought I'd do is sort of I can't get to the funeral tomorrow. This is Thursday 12th, I think it or something like that. Yeah, I think it's about the 12th of January today. So I thought, next best thing, I knew him from these woods. Sorry. So I thought I'd come over here, just with a few basics, make a brew. I've got myself a stick, like we used to, and I brought along my Victorinox Amok penknife. I'm sure if he had a Swiss Army knife, I think he did. So I brought along my penknife, and I thought I'd just sit here for an hour or so, just sorting out this stick and make it into a nice little walking stick, and for foraging in the autumn, where you can sort of grab the brambles down and pick the berries off and stuff. Because of the, trim this hook down, but with the hook you can use it to pull branches down if they're too high and stuff like that. So that was the sort of thing we'd get up to. So, but yeah, he was he was a top bloke, and condolences to his wife and 2 children. But yeah, no, it's such a loss. He was, I believe, he was involved with the a lot of the scouts sort of stuff in Lincolnshire. I think he's getting a guard of honour from the scouts tomorrow at his funeral, which is awesome. He'd love that. So that's cool. But yeah, I mean, it's when there's some people that sort of, they come into your life and just at the right time, just at the right moment to help you along when you're most needed, when you need help the most, sort of thing. And come in here, because this wood is sort of primarily an ecotherapy woodland. So yeah, he was always happy to help everyone. Such a nice guy, and yeah, it's just such a loss. But I thought I'd come out and do my own sort of way of remembering him. How we used to spend our time together, to come out, get a stick, have a penknife, just whittle away while I'm having a coffee. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I do is, if I finish the stick today, then I'll put a picture in a bit. If not, I'll stick a picture in at another time. As you see, the wind come up, the rain just now, well, just before this video, was absolutely horrendous. But I've got a little Brown's Bushcraft and then wall and canvas sit mats, so just to stop me arse from getting wet. Got enough gear here to have a couple of brews and a soup if I need to, but not overly cold. It's just the wind and the rain, to be fair. But yeah, I just thought I'd put a little video out there to, it's got a bit of a remembrance for him, because I'll put a picture of him at the end of this video as well. But he was, everyone sort of knew him, especially within the scout community, that type of thing. He was sort of bushcrafty, survival, forestry stuff. So he was always getting his hands dirty. So that's what you want. Every picture I've ever seen him, his hands are always covered in mud and he's grinning away. So, but no, he did love life. But such a shame. But as I say, gonna miss you, Ian. He was a top lad. So right, I'm gonna keep having my coffee, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. So love and light, and I'll see you in the next one.